good morning, good morning. Welcome to the morning report here at 7:37. I just got lost. I was having my coffee and enjoying it and forgot the time. Just chilling, man. We did a rabbit hole last night and just kind of faded out here. I was up early, ready to go. Interesting. Right off the top, I'll tell you. Can you see it? Bam! An X9 point what 2 or 9.05? Yeah, big X flare. Interesting to note. The absorption report. Bam! Not a whole lot of attenuation. How does an X9 not take up the entire Atlantic Ocean? That's a question I gotta know. And I know the volume's down from maybe just my headset. There you go. I can hear myself. Yeah. In 2017 there were 6 X flares before the big Mexico quake. Yep. Interesting. We had a North Atlantic earthquake this morning, but why isn't this thing bigger? Why is not an X flare have greater attenuation? We've seen M flares get more activity than this. My guess is that it didn't shoot off a lot of plasma. And yet, watch. There's a bomber right there, right? And you can see the other part coming down. That's at 2300. As Mercury passing by. There's another one popping off at somewhere around 1100 hours. And there it is. All the way around at 1400. This is Earth directed. I don't know. I don't think these guys have it. Nope, 10-7. It's nothing changed. There's a spike that's supposed to happen tomorrow and the next day. Right? There's a boomer coming right at us. Yeah. I don't know if that's from this one. But, yeah. I mean, shoot howdy. Today's the 3rd. Right? It would have had, this one took off last night, right? On the 2nd. So that was one. We got a bigger one now that's popping at us, and this one's going to hit. It's going to get us between the 6th and the 7th, I believe, on this one. Will it be a big geomagnetic storm? I don't know. Jury's still out. It takes time for these things to get conceptualized and put together for us. But yeah, big bomber, baby. So a big X flare, boom. Like the Earth is like right there where the mouse is. And this is right below. Right? Here it comes in. About 12 o'clock, midnight, bam. Boom. God bless America. That was pretty insane, right? You can see when it popped out here. According to that, there's the big one. And you can see there's a little tail here and a little tail there. Maybe it just went sideways. Definitely got some radiation, but I'm not seeing anything significant out of this X flare. Bizarro. Look at this is the proton flux. In the real deal, it's up in the north, right? X7 was what happened the other day, and now we're at an X. Oh shit! We had another X 1.1. Damn! Did you know that we had another X? It said the maximum flux X 1.18. I didn't know that. Or is it just, hey, hold on a second. Oh my God. That was my wife calling me from the other room. um, yeah, she says she has no internet, so I've got internet. All right. Um, what's going on? What is happening here? You know? There it is, you know? It didn't throw out any plasma, or hardly any. We'll see. Going over here to the solar activity, solar flares. There it is. It's on the rise again, as you see, right? Let me see. You can't see that. Let me zoom in for you, okay? See it? It went all the way down to M15. Now it's back up to M169. It's on the rise again. So we're not finished. No. We might get some more energy out of this same one. So, back to it. Excuse me. God bless America. Solar wind right now is 332 kilometers a second. Proton density, nil. We have an X8 flare. They're calling it an X8, not an X9. I think it's 8.95. That's what I saw. And space weather, it has a different take on it, of course, than we do. And if I go like this, I've got 8.8 and 8.75. So 8.8, damn near a 9. And our friends over at the other place have it as a 9.05. All right? I don't know how to call it. But anyway, 3842 has a beta gamma delta magnetic field, harboring energy for X flares. 42, right here in the middle. That's the sucker that let it off. I think because we're right here, well, I guess we're right here. It's not exactly at us. Maybe it popped out. Maybe it went that way. But look at 48. Wow, that's a big one there. Maybe just a little bit behind us. I don't know. Depends on how much schmeg shot at us, right? I don't know. I don't have the answer to that one yet. Still early. Geomagnetic storm watch at G3 is coming for Earth. Not a G7, but a G3. NOAA predicts it will arrive on the 4th. That's tomorrow. And the CME is quite faint. Just like that other X that came at us. It was not very strong. This is the second one in a row. That's like, is the sun just chilling, or is the Earth not calling out something heavier? I don't have an answer. I'm wondering about it, though. Here's Easter Island. There's the comet, right? Great pick. You know, that's a great pick. Yeah. For those people watching for aliens. There's a solar eclipse that happened today, right? Chichen Itchen, or shit at the fan. Okay, I'm just saying shit at the fan. Atlas, C23A3, over Easter Island saw another annual eclipse. And check out the right there. Look at that stuff. Yeah. Sun was showing something. Yeah. Somebody had a bonfire on the moon, looks like. Was it an alien? Oh, whatever. KP index is 2 right now, so there's no significant coronal hole in the Hoot-Dicky. Nope, nothing there. It has 85% chance for an M, 35 for an X. And geomagnetic storms, 20% chance for the upper latitudes or mid latitudes, and 5% chance for the upper. And let's see, today being the 3rd, ding, 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 we got 2 rocks out there. One is roughly, well, almost 2 million miles out there, maybe 1.5 million, to tell you the truth. And 250, that's 4. Yeah, about 1.5 million, 1.75 million. And the other one is less than 1 million. And both of them are under 50 foot. No, 166 feet, and the other one is 42 feet. So that's what's happening out there in the rocks. Yeah, Rockhead. I don't know. What else we have? Checking out the solar wind. Yeah, see, it's way off, right? The pressure on us, the dynamic pressure, magnetic dynamic pressure. Now think of it like this. One guy put it in very good perspective. You're sitting on your keister right now. You got to go to the restroom. You get up and you go to the restroom. You just fought gravity and you won. Yet gravity's strong enough to keep us here walking the earth. That's what's protecting us out there. That's like, what? Yeah, the magnetic field and gravity protecting us. You gotta wonder. Solar wind is right now is 315. It's just non-existent. Ground magnetics. Nada. Yeah, nada. Up here in the there's no protons around us. Right? No solar wind, no pressure. You don't normally see that. And yet, we go to the USGS. ADAC Alaska pops with a 5. We've got the Kermitics at a 5.3. Vanuatu, a 5.2. PNG, a 5.4. 5s are cheap in the South Pacific. Couple of 4s out here. 4.7 at Philippines. A 4.7 out in Indonesia, Sumatra. And Miramar pops with a 4.2. Mid 4s in this region. 5s in this region. We do have a 5 up here. And then up in Canada, 4.1. Off the coast of Oregon, a 4.0. And Walker, California, had a 3. Now remember they were calling this Walker. Oh, it's some funky name. Well, I'll find it. It's like way up here. Markleyville. Now they're calling it right. Now, what the hell's the difference? It's Colville. Here's Walker right here. Why the hell are they calling it Walker when they should have called it Markleyville? This is the problem I have with the AI. Its fault is programming. Whoever programmed it has a bias. And they don't think outside the box. The closest town is not Walker, it's Colville. So they have a different idea of what's happening. It's a different idea of where the epicenter is and why it's being called what it's called. I don't know. It kind of irks me a little bit. Concord popping with a 2.6. They call that Pacheco. Right? Look at, it's in the town of Concord. There's Pacheco over here. Right? Hey, whatever. Oh my gosh. Just some of the issues I have with there's Midland, Texas had a little banger, 3.2. Down here in Chiapas, 4.4. And Managua, Nicaragua, 4.6. Right? But here's the interesting one right out here. A 5-0 North Mid-Atlantic. What is that going to have? What's that going to tell you? Well, all this year I've been noticing when you get a Mid-Atlantic, you have to watch the Indian Ocean. Because this is a plate, right? Watch this side over here. Maybe Karachi, maybe up here in the east, Sheba Rise or Carlsberg Ridge or the Murray Ridge, right? The stands have all been quiet. Have you not noticed that I haven't been calling out the stands? There's plenty in China, but I don't give 2 cents about China. The evil empire of China. They have an agenda. I don't want to support it. But why? What's going on? And then we do have the nice 5-0 down there, Prince Edward. That came out yesterday. Prince Edward, Mid-Atlantic. Somewhere up here, maybe. There is possibilities to something up in Canada. It's kind of the Texas limit here. The Olympic Walla Walla through here. This is a little bit north, and yet we had a little quake up here. 4-1 out McNeil. So is it going to happen up in here or out here? Could be. You know, inquiring minds want to know. Now, USGS is not going to tell us, so why don't we just go to the Canadians? And let's take a look. There's the quake here. They've got it as a 4-2. Right? You didn't see this one. This one happened September 16. Out here in Manitoba. There's Nunavut way up here. Happened on the 12th September. 3.4. No help for us right now. But you can see up here too. Happened on the 10th. We're already almost a month out from this. This is a 3.5. Right? Pretty sizable quakes around the exterior and around the interior. Why are they happening out here? Why not in the middle here? Why out here? You have to ask these questions when you're looking at this stuff. It doesn't make sense. Why this? Why not that? It's not challenging it. It's why. We need to know why it's happening in that circle. But a pretty interesting bang, bang, and can there something up here in the Arctic Circle bang? Or New York? Maybe Ottawa? How do we draw that line? Draw that line right through here. Probably right in there. Ottawa, Montreal, St. Lawrence, Boston. New Hampshire's had quakes before. Lake Champlain's had quakes before. Are we looking for something up in here? Could be. Or does it kick off on the other liniment that goes from St. Lawrence to Iceland? Should the Rick James pop right now? I'm more inclined to think that Rick James is going to pop. Or the Labrador Basin. Somewhere out in here. So I'm going to be watching that area. It's just my opinion. Why? Because there's another line that comes right through here that points right to Iceland. I don't know how Europe's going. We can check out Europe. If you haven't noticed, it's a pretty slow day, everybody. Right? We popped down here 12 hours on earthquakes. Right? 4-2 Papua, Indonesia. A lot of threes. Wyoming had a little 2-1. That's odd. 5-0 north of Mid-Atlantic. That's one we're talking about, that Mid-Atlantic one. right? Interesting how we come out of Wyoming and then Texas, right? Then off the coast, up in Walker. Then we have one down here in Peru, 4-3, right? 4-1, Michoacan, Mexico. That's, central Mexico. 4-8, Seram Sea, Indonesia. Capulon, Java, Somali. There's the Seram Sea, 4.8. Off the coast of near yet Mexico. That's an interesting one. Yeah, that's Baja. Yeah. You didn't see that on USGS. Of course not. They're not interested in that. They say, well, and the other ones can do it. Michoacan, Mexico had a 4-1. There's 4s down in Mexico, right? Creeping up the coast. Bang, bang, bang. All right? This 5 over here, pushing along the plate boundary, moving on up into the delta. Should we see the delta pop? I don't know. Nobody does. But that's what we're watching. There's the other one. Near yet. See? Bang, bang, and now this one just popped 4 hours ago. How long did it take to pop? Right there. This came in, the 5. Now watch right here as I scroll up. Bang. 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 Do you see it? Then bang. You see it come up right there too? It's telling you something. Another one down here. And also Texas went. And then up here in Cali, off the coast, San Pedro Channel got a 2.1. That just means the pressure is applied. Through the studies of the rabbit holes we've been doing, we're talking about the progression of quakes, the pressure pushing upon the plate boundaries and upon the fault systems. That's what's happening. That's why we watch the whole planet. And we watch over time as well. You can see out here in the Azores, a 2.5. The 5 happened down here, and that's moving. So the pressure did move along the plate, both directions. Here's the South Fiji Islands popping. A 5-0. Well, they don't have any information on that one. Let me see what USGS says. South Fiji. There's a 5-3, Kermadec Islands. Fiji Islands is 211 depth. Right there. They don't have a map. Nope. Let's move this on up. There we go. USGS does not have that quake on there yet. 18 minutes ago. That's the other 5. What do you think? Well, going to volcano news. See, now it's already 8:01. I have 14 minutes. Volcano news. Fuego, Ibu, Dacono, Little Toby, Nevada del Ruiz, Sabancaya, and Manam. Manam again. Fuego popping to 15. That's its normal. Ibu, Dacono. Boom, 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 boom. 8,000 feet. Right? It's a 4,600 foot mountain going to 8,000. That's the safe zone. Fly above 8,000, eh? Fuego, 15. That's its normal. There in Central America. Ibu, again, 8,000. Little Toby, 10,000 feet. Yeah. It's a I think of 5,600, right? Let me see just in case. Yeah, 55, 56. All right. That's where the just north of Timor. Manam popping at 10 or 9,000 feet. Where's Manam? Down here. Right there. Right? Triple junction. Pressure entering the triple junction. Why? Because we've had some pretty good quakes down here. Falling to plate boundary all the way around. The weak point, right in there. Lets off some pressure. Plus, we got another nice little banger out here. 5.4 Papua New Guinea. Right? Pressure applied. This sucker, oh, it feels it. That one was 10 kilometers depth. The Seram Sea was 10 as well. 3 o'clock. And that one had 3 o'clock. 3:43. 3:03. 40 minutes apart. This one hit first, then this one. And then you have the volcano. All right. Nevada del Ruiz in Colombia. Been quiet lately. Just a little report. Fart in the wind. And Dacono popping to 10,000. Ibu, Dacono, back and forth. Telling us something. And that's it. Nothing else to report. The X flare is the big zinger today. The Earth is, other than that, the Earth is quiet. Yeah. But on this day in history, a 7.6 happened in northern Peru, 1974. Central Peru. What the hell? That's off. That's way out there. What happened? Southwest of Lima. That's in the wrong spot. It's over here. Hey, what? Yeah. Again, there's something wrong inside of the programming for USGS. We take what we get and we interpret it the best we can with the data that we're given. That's all. Pleasant Valley, Nevada, 1915. Big 7.1. Banging up there. And what do we see what do we see that's happening in Nevada right now? Not a whole lot. Let's go ahead and go to terrain, and let's go 30 days everything, okay? It's not happening there right now. But we do see a clear delineation from here, Walker Lane activity. This is the Texas liniment going right into Vegas and Henderson, which is an hour and 10 minutes from me. Yeah, I moved right into on the Texas liniment. Dummy. Yeah. So crazy, no? Very, very busy. 30 days. You can see a nice increase in activity from Ridgecrest all the way up to Coso Range. There's a little bit of activity up in Long Valley. Just a little bit. It's calmed down substantially. We see a line of activity out here. Right? This is the 30 days when it was going kind of crazy out there. Cactus Flats. Still a little activity down here in Indian Springs. This is 30 days, baby. See a line of orange working its way through Los Angeles and off the coast. Right? Wonder why. A little bit of orange on the San Jacinto Fault. Nothing on this one. And none except for out here, out to sea. Carlsbad Ridge. Right? San Diego Trough. Right? Pressure moving in. So, or this is actually it's being backed up. Pressure's moving this way and it's backing up here. As it uplifts here because of all this noise. All this noise. And this is what we're going to study on probably Saturday. Is we'll start to talk about up here. From Lompoc to Los Angeles. All these traverse ranges right through here. The bend, the great bend of the San Andreas. And its effects. Why is it happening? And what is all this out here, the Santa Barbara Channel? That's what our next couple of rabbit holes are going to be about. So, be prepared. Hang out. Join us. No, not every quake. Sometimes they do get it right there, Bud. Grimsvot is the most common big eruptor before bigger East Coast quakes. Yeah. Eastern volcanoes in Iceland that blow before the East Coast. Grimsvot blew in 2011, right before the 5.9 Virginia. Yeah, I think they're related. So that's why I'm watching the Carlsberg Ridge. Right? Not Carlsberg. Rick James. Right? Here's 30 days out at a 5.1. Here's Rick James. Here's Rick James. And here's Charlie Gibbs. Right? All these are within 30 days. And then this is our earthquake today. When we start to see big quakes up in this region, probably from right here up to here, I start looking over here big time. This energy here might move along the coast here and up. Even Central Mexico is quiet. 30 days. You gotta wonder. The earth is quiet, which is cool. I don't want it to go bad, man. Come on. You know? Don't want it to do that. But a big X flare today. And yesterday. Or the day before, was it? Yeah. Only a little tiny absorption. Attenuation is really low. The earth wasn't calling the sun for more energy. The earth is full. That's my take. There's your X. And there's where we're at right now, a long M. That means there's a lot of energy still coming at us. It's just now starting to barely tick down. We've been in an M1 series for 13, 14, and 15, 2 hours. We've been being irradiated for 2 hours at an M level after that X. So whatever that X shot us, it shot us kind of a weak plasma or whatever. That's just a radiation that came at us at the speed, whatever speed it was, 500 and something kilometers a second. Or an hour, what is it? I don't know. I think it's a second. So, crazy. Not a whole lot going on other than that. Is it the end of the world? Not yet. Got to tell the UN to get off Russia and get away from Russia. Russia offered to end it all. He also threatened to end it all. Don't put the bear in the corner and slap him. Don't make him capitulate. He represents everybody in his own country. Respect him. They don't. Enough said. Yeah, steady M since the X flare. Yes, sir. So, again, rabbit hole in 2 days. And what is this? Today's Thursday? Thursday? Yeah. You gotta wonder, right? You gotta wonder what's going on. Well, I don't see it. Well, anyway, also tomorrow is let me see. I know I have it. God bless America. There we go. The shit show tomorrow, right? Come join us. We have a pretty good time talking crap, and with Luke Klimmer. That's twitch.tv/walleye. It's WALLEYE _King. Soon it'll be Snow King. Yeah. And not yet though. There's no snow. But yeah, it's blue collar talk, real talk for real people, and you know, not these white collar yuppity yups, you know, and big highfalutin corporate bigwigs. No talk for them. Just real people with real situations and real life. You know, back in the real world, man. That's what the shit show is all about. And it's at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. He's still fishing, he says. So there's no plow king yet. Yeah. And yeah, we'll see what the new sponsors are this week. If there's anything, he's got some good sponsors. Yeah. Yeah. My favorite is the motorboat specialists. That's my favorite. But then again, you know, it is what it is. Big hugs, y'all. Remember, don't get none on you. And still waiting for Professor Nick to have anything going on. Let me check real quick. Yeah. See if he said anything. Yeah, nothing yet. And we'll see. We'll see what's going on. All right? Don't get none on you. Love you. And I'll be around a little bit, and maybe not. I have to go to work today, maybe. Make some dollars. Big hugs, y'all.